Hey, what's up guys? Devil Gamer here, and welcome to another Marine Corps Mondays. And for gameplay, I'm using a game called Insurgency, which is like Counter-Strike, but you can aim down the sights. I kind of enjoy it. It's got a little tactical aspect to it, not a lot of run and gun or, bunny hoppers or any of that shit. And I actually do pretty good this round. I'll get a lot of good kills, along with a nice collateral, and die really stupid ways 2 times. But you can check this out on Steam. I think it's actually in an alpha form right now, but it's on Steam, pretty freaking cheap. Definitely check it out if you guys want to, if this gameplay interests you. But this week for Marine Corps Mondays, we're going to talk about something that I've been getting tons of questions about, and that is the gas chamber at boot camp. And this is one of those things where everyone's worried about because nobody knows what to expect. And you should be worried, because the gas chamber is no fucking joke whatsoever. It was the one thing that I was definitely not looking forward to, and going into it, didn't know how, not a single clue. And you do your gas chamber midway through when you hit your BCT, I think it's called, your basic combat training, when you're doing the rappelling and all that shit. And fucking AK has some recoil. And it's definitely an experience. The funny joke about it is that everybody gets sick through boot camp. Everybody's sick constantly. You have a runny nose, stuffy nose. When you're done with the boot camp, not boot camp, fuck. When you're done with the gas chamber, all that shit's gone. You will fucking lose that runny nose, stuffy nose in a heartbeat. It cleans you up pretty quick. Thing about the gas chamber is it's an essential tool because, if there is anything with chemical weapons, you need to learn how to get your mask on, clear it, so you can get back to combat ready. And they use tear gas to teach you, not to freak out, and to be able to handle it under a stressful environment. And it's definitely, in boot camp, they definitely make this extremely stressful. First thing you go through is a nice little course. They teach you about everything, and they're not really like, on your ass about this course. It's actually sit down, and the instructor teaches you everything you need to know about the mask, how to clear it, everything. And then they take you over to the gas chamber, and you get in a nice big line, and they open the door, 10 at a time run in, and then they sit in there for a little while, and they all come running out holding their mask and just freaking the hell out. I mean, people puking everywhere, people running and blindly, because you can't see. Your eye, I mean, you're completely blinded, so you can't see. People are just running around all over the place. Fucking, yeah, there was one of my stupid deaths. Running around all over the place, hacking, puking, snot just dripping all the way down their nose. It's just disgusting. And then you get closer and closer. And you start to feel like as they open the door, you'll feel it a little bit. Your skin will start to burn. You'll get this really sweet, sweet smell. Your nostrils and your mouth kind of burns a little bit, and your eyes burn. And that's when you start getting a little worried. It gets a little crazy at that point. So what they have you do is you throw your mask on, you run on in, and you stand there on the side. And the first thing they have you do is you lift your mask off just a little bit, and you kind of just pull it away from your face just a little bit, and then you put it back on and you clear it. Just so you get a little bit of the taste of it, and then you clear it so that way you know how to clear your mask if, when you don it, so that way anything that's in there gets taken out. And so you do that, and at that point you got a little taste of it. You're like, holy shit, your eyes are burning so bad, and you'll start to see a little bit of people freak out, like they get all antsy, and they're like, and the instructors come by and pin them against the wall, tell them to calm the fuck down, all that shit. And after that, they have you lift it on the top of your head, say a few words or something like that. It was different for everybody. And then you put it back on your face, and you clear it. And at that point, when they take it off, everyone tries to hold their breath. And that's the worst mistake you can do, because the second you hold your breath and you take that nice deep breath right after it, you're fucked. You're getting a lung full of CS gas, and it's not fun at all. And it just burns your lungs, you're hacking your brains out, your eyes are burning, your skin's just on fire. And it's the most uncomfortable, unpleasant you know, experience that you could possibly go through. Being in this tiny room with the CS gas everywhere. I mean, it's just completely hazy and foggy. CS, you know, everywhere. And so after that, after you pull your mask on the top of your head and put it back on, they have you take it off, fully take it off, and you hold it to your side, and they make you do a bunch of shit and say a bunch of things, and then at that point, they open the door and let everybody run out. And that's it. It's like an eternity when they do that. It feels like forever. And that's when you start seeing people really freak the fuck out. And they don't do it. They don't let you run out until everyone's calm. So you have that one dude that's just freaking the fuck out because he can't breathe. And I mean, you can breathe. It's not like you're being deprived of oxygen. It's just painful every time you breathe in. It's like somebody's fucking dumping Tabasco sauce down your lungs. It's just incredible, incredible pain. It's just insane. And they don't let you go until everyone stops freaking out. So there's always that one fucker that's just freaking the hell out, and they're just pinning them against the wall, trying to get them to calm down and breathe normal and breathe normal. And this is another stupid death. Yeah. Oh, it's the ginger beard. The ginger beard got me. So you got that one dude who's freaking out, and the instructors are just like freaking, you know, trying to get him calm. And finally he calms down, and they let you run out. And you hit that outside, and just snot running down your nose. You're hacking your brains out, and then they have you go by. You know, they have big buckets of water. And I don't know what's going on with this RPG. I tried to shoot it. It didn't work for me for some reason. I don't know, and I died. But they got buckets of water there. Dump your mask in and your face in. And you just walk around in a circle until, you know, you get over it. But you don't get over it immediately. It lingers. It stays there for a long time. I mean, you're sitting there for minutes before, you know, finally you stop, you know, your eyes stop burning. You can see normal. You can breathe normal. But your skin continues for the rest of the day. It will continue to burn. And the thing about the gas chamber is you have to requalify every year. So every year you have to do it again. When you get to the unit, it's not as bad. When you get to whatever unit you're going to, they're not dicks about it. Unless you're a boot, then you're kind of fucked. But they're not dicks about it. It's usually just get in, get out, do your shit, and go. They're not going to fuck with you or make you, you know, stay in there any longer or keep your mask off any longer than you're supposed to. So you really don't have anything to worry about. It's just your boot camp experience is always going to be your worst one. Just like with anything. Boot camp's always going to be that, you know, the one experience that's always worse than the others. And so you do that every year. So you're constantly requalifying. And the one thing that a lot of people don't know, but figure out the hard way, is that the CS gas actually crystallizes on your uniform. And that's not really a bad thing if you actually, you know, change out of your uniform afterwards. Because there's a lot of times where we would have to go back and do something else, and you forget that you just went into the gas chamber, and then you rub your face, like with your sleeve or something, and it's right back in your eye, and it's just ridiculous. Or, my personal favorite, it crystallizes on you, you don't clean your camis, and you put them back on, and it gets hot, and your sweat will actually fucking absorb the crystals, and it would just start burning your skin all over again, and it's fucking retarded. And that was a nice little collateral I got. And it's just painful. It's painful when it happens. It's just always like the worst situation to where it's like you start feeling it again. You're like, ah, oh, god damn it. So, but at boot camp, you're in those camis for the rest of the day. So you're gonna have to be dealing with, you know, you touch your face or you touch any part of your body, and it's gonna burn again. And that's a pretty shitty feeling, but you know, you get over it. CS gas isn't really nothing to worry about. It's not dangerous. The gas chamber is one of those experiences, but it's nothing to, you know, to get scared about or overwhelmed or, you know, to freak out about. It's just get in there, get it over with, and get it done. It's gonna seem, you know, 5 minutes is gonna seem like a lifetime, but you know, in all honesty, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. That shit's fucking awesome. It gets a lot worse when you do your OC spray and shit. I'll just put it that way. CS gas is nothing compared to OC spray. So I would look forward to that part the most. Alright guys, we're rolling to the end of this clip, and we're going to do another question and answers. We haven't done that in a while, so go ahead and leave your questions below in the comments, and if I haven't answered them before or seen that question before, next week we'll go ahead and answer it, and to the best of my knowledge. So if you like this video, give it a like, give it a favorite, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.